Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dog Game.
Doggy.
It's a good girl who saves the world and doesn't afraid of anything. Last time I got out of the forest and into this area.
Oh
It's,
boy.
it's got the curse on it, so we need to go find the tree.
Taka Pass.
Oh, that's right. There's a Waka fight here.
It's gonna take me a bit to remember this area.
I kind of remember it. Then again, I've also played the game like 6 times, so I should hope I kind of remember it.
I've only played through it once. And like the first part I played through the first part and then kind of left it, I think. And then I did the second two.
Hey, so Sagomi, how's it going?
Who's this dingus?
This is Waka.
Yeah.
Waka is, he's our rival, but this is the last time we fight him in the game.
He's the Proto Man to our Mega Man.
I mean, saying that he's the rival is kind of not correct, because this is a game that, that was made by Clover, who eventually turned into Platinum. You know how they love those fights where you basically fight the person with the same ability as you?
Not a doggo.
Yeah, there are several doggos in this game, but there's one doggo extremely late into the game that actually does have, like the same abilities as you. Kamiya, that's his name. Kamiya loves his rival fights. Just go for it! That's a reference to the Beautiful Joe video game.
To be honest, I didn't understand half of what was said in Beautiful Joe because the music was very loud and there were no subtitles.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? I like dogs.
Everybody loves dogs.
Dude.
Oh, dang! Waka actually hurt me. My god stuff. Oh, he just got hit by it. Then...
So, have we gotten to the point where he reveals the name of his little sword thing?
I think he's already revealed it.
Because it's a really good name. Fuck it. Why would you name a sword Pillow Talk?
God.
Why?
I don't think I actually cherry blossomed that fight because I actually took damage. Oh no!
Well, this is a game where that doesn't matter.
No, not really. It's just extra money that I won't have to grind later. I still need to go and grind enough money to get Golden Fury.
Well, that's.
Well, actually, no, I don't have to. I don't have to grind money because I think after you fight Waka, the fishing minigame opens in the forest.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, you don't sound nearly excited enough for the fishing minigame. I love that. It was great.
You love that I'm not excited for fishing minigame? Well.
No, I loved the fishing minigame. I spent hours on that.
Oh, the fishing minigame's really good. It's just when you're 100%ing the game, it kind of... Yeah. There's one fish that just refused to show up, despite it having, like, a 50% chance of popping up when hooking onto an exceptionally large fish in the final area. I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Waka's a weirdo.
This is well known.
I actually don't remember when the fishing minigame opens up. I hope it's after fighting Waka.
Well, I could tell you, but I would have to describe it in a very spoilery way.
Don't worry about spoilers. I've Orochis
Okay,
have
so
only
you
halfway
collect-
through the game.
So you collect 5 different doggos, and one of those doggos can't be collected without a fish. And
Oh.
That's when you unlock the fishing minigame.
And that's when it opens up permanently? Okay.
I'm very much certain that is how it goes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one of the dogs is inside a fish.
A camera.
Yeah,
Please, camera.
I think that's it.
The camera's not nearly sensitive enough. Hold on. I need to mess around with the options. If I can find out which button it
do it.
is.
Hi, Chris. Work.
Hey, Chris. How's it going? Camera control. Oh, it doesn't let you choose how sensitive the camera is. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, this is a PS2 game,
Yeah.
and like they did make things easier, but also
Whoa, Bear! Thanks for the 11 viewers. If you were here the last time Bear hosted me, I was playing a game that was not very interesting. This game is actually very interesting. Please stick around.
You mean Batman?
Yeah, last time I was streaming it was Batman, and it was not a fun time for anybody involved.
I mean, I
Batman
wouldn't.
work tomorrow.
No, I was streaming that new Telltale Batman that you get to call me a piss baby because I purchased it. And you did already, so you can't do it again.
I'm sorry, Kalon, but you're still a piss baby. Like, I don't even care who makes judgments on whether I can say it or not. It's just a fact of life.
Unfortunately, you need to get permission from me, King Piss Baby.
I think we all know who is King Piss Baby, and I don't want to name him. I mean, I kind of already did.
Listen, it's not very nice to talk about Smite that way. I'm kidding. Smite's
Guy.
Smite is a really good guy. He's really cool. Oh no! Oh, this stream might actually be on the short side because I forgot it's Arcade Pit night.
Heck.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
right,
might
you're
stream
on
a-
the
Sunday, isn't it?
arcade pit thing.
I might stream a little bit through Arcade Pit, but not through the whole thing. Or maybe I'll just watch the VOD later. I don't know.
Or maybe Callan will just stream while watching Arcade Pit.
No, my internet's not good enough for that.
Mine is,
Don't-
but
don't-
I don't want to.
Don't think I didn't consider it. Also, the way I have my my stream set up, the sound of Arcade Pit would be playing through on top of your guys' commentary, so it also wouldn't work out that way.
It would also be much louder than any of us.
Yes,
or
it
the
would
game,
be.
I mean, obviously,
'cause you're-
reverent.
Oh, right, over here,
right.
there's a very rude mole minigame.
And
a mini game.
the mole minigame.
A moley of the molesters.
Really?
I love doing this minigame for an hour.
Really?
Also, Miss Chris, this is a monarchy, so technically Callan would be Duke Piss Baby.
Okay.
Monsters.
Molsters. Oh, there you are. Oh, dang it. Missed. Really over here? Oh, damn it. Oh, I got him. All right.
I mean, the higher levels of this are basically just luck, right?
Yep. Oh, hey, guess who got lucky?
I think it's you.
Yeah.
I can't in good faith answer that because the stream hasn't caught up.
Oh. Oh
Oh.
no, he just wanted a friend. Please, dog, you would be my friend.
I hate how easily you did that.
Yeah, like I kind of hate myself for that as well. It was.
I don't. I'm relieved that this is over.
I don't even know what this is for. I don't even remember what this is for. Excellent. Cool. I inadvertently did a side quest I have no idea how to do. I can bring it back to these guys over here.
What even is this? Is this paint?
Isn't that like a golden urn or something?
A gurn?
Gurney urn.
A gurner.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it. It's a teacup.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the
I
world's
offered the
biggest
teacup.
teacup.
Yeah.
I
I obtained a golden mushroom.
What kind of a teacup would you make in the shape of a toroid?
Mysterious Matsuke mushroom that can enhance any dish. I guess I bring it to somebody and start a trading quest. Ah, okay, this guy needs a pinwheel. A fresh fish from a god of forest would really catch the spot right now. Let's see, I have 10 feet stuff and put it on. Oh wait, can I sell stuff? Ooh. I'm so used to X being interact with people in video games that I just keep pushing it and my dog jumps. Nope, okay, I don't have anything.
Squares.
Hey Squares, how's it going?
Wait. I'm worried about this guy's absence of mouth. I am aware that he can converse, but I'm not sure how.
Everyone's just like repeatedly squeezes their own heads like accordions.
Oozeworm would be a champion talker in this universe.
Oh, I haven't spoken to that guy in ages.
Neither have I. Well, I occasionally talk to him over on Twitter, but I haven't like talked to him forever.
Like, I haven't had a conversation with him since Chocolate Secret.
I haven't had a conversation with him since his Mario 3 frog suit run.
I'm pretty sure he isn't watching this, but Oozeworm, you're welcome to speak anytime.
Yep. I probably need to actually upgrade my purse soon, otherwise I won't be able to afford. Oh! Friend! Tiger friends! Anyway. I'll need to upgrade my wallet soon, otherwise I won't be able to afford, the Golden Fury. Because it costs more than you're able to carry at the beginning of the game. So I guess I'm saving up for 150, favor, and then doing that. I think there was also some piggies. I swear I saw some piggies here. Yes, piggies.
Love me some piggies.
Piggy. They're good. Good pigs. All animals.
Why would you feed the moles though?
Oh, you don't get. I don't think you can feed the moles.
Yeah, that's tragic.
I think it's because they're sapient.
Yes. But wait, no, you get to feed dogs. Like, you get to feed the sapient dogs in this game, and
Oh right, you mean the
the
collected doggos.
yeah, the Sentai warrior dogs. That's really good. By the way, there are dogs in this game that are Sentai characters.
Oh right, I meant those. You can feed those.
Yeah, you can
too.
feed them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Then I don't think you can feed them.
Yeah, you can feed them. I've already fed one of them.
Yeah.
Not that we know that he's a Power Ranger yet, but
I mean, I knew.
no, I think we've actually fed 2 of them already. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I think every Clover game had some sort of Sentai thing going on.
Yeah.
And Beautiful Joe is everything to do with Beautiful Joe. And God Hand, it's those douchebags.
I've never played God Hand actually. It's a tragedy in my life, but I've never played God Hand. I've heard it's really good.
You better fix that.
I should. What I want to do is spend. What I really want to do is spend an inordinate amount of money on a upscaler for PlayStation 2 games, so I can stream more of them, but they also look good. But those cost like $400, so no.
I mean, computer? Or what was it?
It's an upscaler, just an upscaler.
Hey, why would you want to upscale?
Because
Just get a 480i signal out of.
you can, but I would like the games to be super smooth and everything. Like I said, it's an inordinate amount of money for something I don't really need.
It seems like a very good way to make your video game harder to play.
It seemed the one that Chip Cheesem got seemed fine, but also the one that Chip Cheesem got cost like $400. So
Also, you finally have a computer that can emulate the PS2 games, so
I don't think my computer can handle that and streaming them at the same time.
give it a try.
There we go. I have added a 0 to the amount of money I can get.
Oh man, look at those good water effects.
So there's a fast travel system in this game involving throwing coins into ponds. I'm sure that's a Japanese thing.
I think throwing coins into ponds is a very international thing.
Well, I mean, like, as specifically as a form of travel, I think it's a Japanese thing. Let's see.
I guess maybe if I wished to go somewhere.
Yeah?
That's right, I defeated your logic in one fell swoop.
Whoa, hey! I forgot that that's how you find that place. Okay.
Did you...
I have accidentally done a sequence break, I think, but I'm not going to go that way yet. Oh.
You need to go there shortly, don't you?
I do, yes. I tried dodging that, and it did not work. Because the dodge move in this game is kind of garbage.
Yeah, 2 drone guys sucks.
I like that you can approach these guys while they're drumming and it just fades through their little drumsticks as they're going.
Let's see. What else can I do?
Celebratory dance.
I can go down there and show off some horrible people. Just get my way down there. Kind of want to show the transition area, which is why I didn't just jump down here. Okay. These guys are so evil that the air around them is purple, which I'm pretty sure is like the color of death in Japan. Is purple the color of death? I know white's the color of death in Chinese culture, but I don't remember Japanese.
Now, can you sequence break this quest too if you know how to get inside?
Yeah, I remember that you can sequence break this area as well, but I'm not going to. I want to show this game the respect it deserves while also simultaneously spoiling the shit out of it, I guess.
The horrible Mrs. Cutter.
Hmm? Ooh, I found a stray bead.
She is rude.
She is very rude. People who live here are very mean to dogs. Which is how you can tell they're not nice people.
Yeah.
Let's turn it back to day. I like daytime better. I don't
like
even
that
remember.
Every area here. Every single area here has pile of leaves.
Yep. We can't do anything about those leaves yet.
Nope. That's another part of this entire arc.
Yep. It's just a wishing well illusion. Okay. Wait, did I
Yeah,
skip
those
a
are
thing
gonna
that I
be-
can feed? I did! I almost skipped this monkey!
Oh heck. I forgot.
I'm glad that you don't have to feed absolutely everything in the game to get fully powered up. You do have to do a lot of stuff, and that includes feeding a lot of animals. You don't have to do absolutely everything. Which is how a lot of games would do their stuff nowadays. Which is also, I guess, part of the reason why I like Arkham Knight, is because you don't have to do absolutely everything in that game, and if you do, you're actually kind of flush with upgrade material. I played through that whole game twice.
I'm judging. I'm a judging. I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, I can tell that you're judging.
Bayer Judgeroony, they call me. And it's all 'cause of you.
Okay. Ah, we have another weapon, and then we have some gold dust, and we have a pinwheel for the... Oh no, now I can't actually afford the gold dust. Well,
Maybe you can afford it after doing all these trading quests.
yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. Nah, we're here. We might as well stick around and talk to these people. Mm.
Hello, Esquire.
Hey, Esquire.
Hi, Esquire.
Stop! I didn't want to talk to you. I've already talked to you several times. I want to talk to this lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Susano's here. Oh, I'm still draining ink. Okay.
Well, I better hope that monster is a weird bear.
Well, speaking of weird bears, weird bear right there. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So here's another thing that you can do in this game. See the statue with only one eyeball dot in it? Bloop. Let's fix that. Oh. Right, we're in the curse zone, so the brush doesn't work. Never mind, but those give you good rewards if Supposed to knock first. Can't you wait until I'm done? Yay. Oh, I'm all out of ink because this place is cursed. So it was draining our ink. Now I just look like a normal dog.
Yeah, there's just too much poo gas.
There is just too much poo gas around here.
Now suddenly we're playing Dog's Life. That's weird.
What about Dog Island?
That's right, you can't actually
This
super
dog isn't
sprint
quite grotesque enough for
when
Dog
you're
Island.
just a normal dog.
Oh, right, in Dog Island you wear a hat, right?
Do you?
We need to get Crow in here. He's an expert on animal games.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Like, he had a stint in collecting weird animal games. He does a lot of collecting weird games in general.
Oh, she's just getting a hug.
Yep.
That's a bad hug.
I'm glad that you can still fight as when you're cursed to hell like this and back. You just can't fight very well.
Wait, what if you apply an Infinity Stone?
I don't think that works. I don't want to, and I don't want to waste it testing it out. Come back here.
You can still do those sweet wolf air kicks, though.
Yep.
That's a pretty long combo you got there.
Oh, it took forever because I don't have any ink.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Princess Fuse.
Aww.
Hear the rest of my
Daddy.
story. Crimson Helm.
Hey, those orbs hovering weirdly behind her look familiar.
Kinda, yeah. The Satomi Canine Warriors!
Oh, right. Crimson Helm is a Dorcas.
Yeah, Crimson Helm's like the most forgettable boss in this game.
Honestly, don't remember a whole lot of the dungeon besides the bridges that you turn using the windmills.
So 5 of the warriors are in this village, and then I think there's 8 in total. I think we've met a couple of them. Chickens! Oh, they're called Darumas. Okay. I'm just now reading my chat from when I was trying to open up that thing. Birds!
Oh, hey.
I've seen them called like Darumas or like Darumakas in Katamari Damacy.
I'm guessing Daramaka is like a different size. That'd be my first guess.
Maybe?
Oh, at GMAT.
Hey, NG Matt.
Hi, Inji Matt.
Yeah, there's.
Hey, Yami.
Wow, so many
Feed
people.
these monkeys fish. Because not a lot of stuff eats fish in this game, so it's always a good idea to feed monkeys fish. Hey, Sasagome!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, I should probably turn you down. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Grandpa said there's a land up here called the Celestial Plain. There's a bit far-fetched if you ask me.
My grandpa said there's some kind of foreshadowing in the sky.
Yeah, to a sequel that's never happening.
No
There's-
sequels never happened to this.
What?
There's only one good game.
Oh! Hey, Blockhead. The one and
Careful
only
now.
Blockhead.
I'm sure those of you who are ready were paying attention to me having diatribes in the chat while this game is going on. Remember that I said this is an actual
Yeah.
yokai and
Oh, Crimson Helm is?
Yeah, I remember Blockhead from the, I don't know, hour I played of Yokai Watch before I got bored.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Do
glad
these
I...
guys fall on you?
No, they don't fall on you. They just block your path until you, tap their weak points just right. And there's one really annoying one called Blockhead Grande, and he guards like the 98th, stray bead or something like that.
I meant like the original yokai.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he does have a weak point. It's not like several. It's just you gotta tap his foot.
Yeah, I think the original Yokai literally just stands in your way. Like that's what it does.
That's all he does. He's one of those ones who just exists to make your life difficult.
I thought that was
Which is
all
every
yokai. Oh, whoops.
I'm
Just like marginally more shitty.
just the simplicity of it reminds me of the Tsuchinoko.
It's just it's a really weird looking snake.
Noko exists to make your life
Fantastic.
marginally more adorable.
Fat body, itty bitty tail. My question is, how did this guy get up here?
Carefully.
I think he just has climbing gear and goes up the tower.
I remember there's some chickens up here to feed. Yes, chickens.
Chickens can fly, sorta, so I can understand how they got up here.
Can they?
Yeah, they can.
They can, not very far, and not for very long.
Yeah,
but
they can fly short distances.
It's more of a glide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you pick one up in Zelda and jump, it's a thing that can happen.
Okay,
What's a
see,
dog doing here?
I watched a very important piece of science educational programming called Gargoyles, which makes a very important distinction between floating or gliding and flying.
Also, yes, in real life, chickens will eat anything. They also make very good mousers. Chickens hate mice and will kill them on sight.
Nice. Oh right, you gotta feed them.
Yep.
They're hungry.
I hungry.
They just too hungry.
Run, I hunger.
So, the 8 dog warriors are an actual thing.
Oh, cool.
Like everything else in this game, they are an actual thing. They're from a story from the Sengoku period, which is also called the Warring States era. Those of you that watched Inuyasha back in the day know what I'm talking about.
That's the one everybody knows about if they have some sort of understanding of Japanese history.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Uncle
hey.
Yoshina?
There we go. Here's Susano being a lazy fuck.
Well, now that he's here, I can also bring up that Susanoo is being tortured by you.
Oh.
Oh right. Oh man, I'm a meme.
He's a meme.
He's a meme.
This would be funny if it wasn't so terrible.
Sometimes these clovers give me the biggest trouble. Oh, squirrels? You want herbs? No, meat? Oh no, it's a red. It's a red panda. That's why.
What squirrels do you know that eat meat?
No. I didn't see the animal at first, so I didn't know what kind of animal it was. So I just
Tanuki.
yeah.
I guess it does look like either a squirrel or a beaver.
There is a series of paintings of those.
Yeah, they do interesting.
Of what, of the fish?
No, of
Yeah, they
Oh.
do. They are one of the trickster yokai. Well, they can develop into yokai. And their skills are transforming and using their nutsacks for amazing
Mm-hmm.
things,
Like gliding.
like gliding, like carrying water.
I mean, what nutsack isn't used for amazing things?
They do store pee.
You're thinking of the legs.
Alright. Oh, I actually have enough money to go buy that gold dust, and then we can try that fight again and maybe get a better time. Because 27 seconds was not fast enough, apparently, to impress him enough. There's a whole side quest involving this dude where he's just
I
gets...
just saw a thing you can blow up.
Yeah, but I think that's progress, and progress is the enemy. Have you not watched enough of my streams to know that progress is the enemy?
But I thought progress was the anime.
So, do you want some random so-so is a total weeaboo trash trivia right
Sure.
Alright. Like I was saying, the 8 dog warriors were an actual thing. In this case, because you know it's Okami, they've used it to make a pun
Mm-hmm.
and made them actual dogs. But in the original tale, they were 8 half brothers. No, I don't know how that worked out. I guess their dad was a very busy man.
Or their mom was a very busy lady. Come on.
That could have happened too. Husband number 4. But they still served a pretty princess named Princess Fuse. And I'm rechecking my exact information, but I think it was mainly they were just her protectors, and that made them legendary. But I'm pretty sure they did like 10,000 great deeds, because that's how mythical figures are.
Yeah. 25 seconds. Still too slow.
So why were they called canine warriors if they were not canines?
Because they were as loyal as them. These dogs are loyal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was
On
written as
these, does the time... Oh, sorry.
a... No, you go first. You were starting
Go ahead.
to talk when I talked.
I was gonna ask, like, the time that you spend drawing factor into how long these battles take?
No, I think drawing pauses time.
Okay.
That's one of her many powers. The world.
Sawarudo! Everybody knows the meme now. Give me some food! I'm hungry! Why do these feedbacks think we're gonna feed them? Because we are! They're good dogs as soon!
Why would we feed him when we can beat him?
No, not that.
We will never fight a dog.
Well, here. More interesting information. Each of the dog warriors in this are one based off of a virtue. Virtue from, I want to say it's Confucianism, but maybe Taoism, considering how much that comes up in this. Their little kanji is the kanji for that particular virtue.
Mm-hmm.
And each dog is a different breed of dog. I think maybe 2 of them are a similar breed, like one, like an Akita and a
Yeah.
Shiba, but they're each a different dog. And one of them, for whatever reason, they decided because they like the looks, is one that's not really supposed to be in ancient Japan.
Mr. Bamboo!
Mr. Bamboo! You're not gonna feed those critters?
Oh, did I run right past critters that I can feed? Okay.
A whole bunch of birds. Now those birds are gonna starve.
Alright. I'm gonna go feed the birds, don't worry. Feed, 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 feed. There we go. I'm going through a lot of seeds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of birds here. As I imagine with a place that's sort of based off wind. Poor Mr. Bamboo. He's so frustrated.
That camera! Jesus! I found a dog. Give me food! I'm hungry. Okay, well.
I need to learn that in Japanese just to bother people.
Learn what?
Give me food, I'm hungry.
Oh.
Feed me, I'm starving.
I am full.
Now, unlike the traditional dog warriors here, we have one female dog warrior. And yes, she's wearing pink. Deal with it.
Eh.
I want to say that she's supposed to be a Japanese Spitz, but she might be an American Eskimo dog, and the one that's not supposed to be in the... But I have to go and check which exact breeds. I remember most of them off the top of my head.
Let's see. What can I get with my current? I think this ink pot. I'm 1 ink pot. Oh no, I'm like 2 or 3. Never mind. I might actually upgrade my health. Oh, Miss Chris wants you to say, "Feed me, I'm hungry" in Icelandic, Joe.
Jag sitter på vad jag är från fish.
Here we go.
There we go. I said the thing.
You did say the thing. Oh no! This whole area is evil, but we that with paint, with brush powers, if this would ever work properly.
God bless it, Kaylon.
Oh yeah.
Circle. There we go.
Oh, right, oh, you keep moving your brush so that. Okay, well,
Why is this not working?
it's not working because you keep moving your brush so that it isn't sprouting green. Also, you don't need to make a circle, you just fill it in like when you're
No,
repairing.
those you have to bloom. Trust me, have to bloom those.
Alright.
I'll try filling it in next time, but I'm pretty sure that's one that you have to use bloom on because it's usually plant-based.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
know.
is,
I
just make it so that under your brush there's some green sprouting out, and then you just fill it right in. You go to town.
Did I find all 5 dogs?
No.
Said that. Oh no, that's right. Oh, that's right. We have to go. We have to go back to Princess Fuse when we find 4 of them because the 5th one's over by her anyway. Because look who's here. It's this jerkus of a dog. He's actually a very bad boy. No, he's not. He's a good boy. He's just very cranky because he's old.
He's the Japanese breed you don't hear a lot about, the Tonsa Inu. They're a fighting dog, and they're kind of like the pit bulls of the Japanese.
So that's why you fight this one first. Because you can fight all of the dogs at once later on, and it's an extremely rough fight. Rough fight. Okay.
Rough.
Why
I'm
did you pick a fight?
because you have to in order to progress the game.
That's how you learn this respect. But yes, if you talk about them to Japanese people, they'll go kawaii, which means scary, which sounds like tawi, which is cute, which can
Oh,
be
hi, Crow.
Be careful.
Hey Crow, we were talking about you earlier about dog games.
Like I said, Crow is an expert on dog games.
Mm-hmm.
Crow can tell us about the Dog Island.
Crow, I don't know what you're up to, but oh, okay, he's getting ready.
Oh.
I think Crow finished.
You did vanish. You have been naughty doggies! Oh, look at them! Oh no! They're all bad dogs.
How?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Good!
Hi.
There we go. That's better. I don't know what was going on with that, but it wasn't picking up my mic, even though Windows could. So it was very strange. So I just had to restart Discord. So what are you? What's going on?
I'm
We're
playing...
doing Okami still?
Yeah,
Okami's
we're doing
cool.
Okami. Okami's a very good
We're
game.
making
I know that's what you
experiments
were
with
doing.
dog
Leave the
friends.
trash over it.
This town is
Hello?
haunted by fart wind
Hi.
and
Yeah.
the
God
dogs
damn
will
it!
help.
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. You just...
Hello?
We heard you. Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
Yes?
Yes. Hi.
Hello, Crow. Hi.
There we go. I don't know what's going on. Something's weird here, but I can hear you
Tell
now.
us about Dog Island.
Why do I need to talk about Dog Island?
Because we
Tell
were
me
talking
about
about
Dog
Dog Island earlier, and we want you to tell us about Dog Island.
Okay, well, Dog Island is a game for the PlayStation 2 and the Wii. It's about a dog on an island, Dog Island. That's what it's called. It's not Dog Island, it's The Dog Island. And The Dog is all in caps, and that's important because it's trademarked. Because it's based on... It's a licensed game based on that calendar of dogs looking into fisheye lenses.
Holy heck.
It's very specifically based on that license of, like, they make calendars and shirts of a dog looking into, like, a fisheye lens so its nose is real big. That's the license. So...
And by calendar you mean mini calendars and also like every one of my classmates' notebooks and folders in high school.
yeah, notebooks and folders and things like that. But, like, it's photographs of dogs. And so they made two licensed games. One which was only in Japan and is like a pet sim. And then they made The Dog Island, which is an adventure game in which you are a dog who must save your brother or sister, you get to pick,
Oh,
from a
cool.
mysterious disease. You also get to pick the breed of the dog. There's lots of different breeds. You can be a corgi or a shibe or whatever.
The necklace.
And you go and have an adventure, and you learn different smells, and you sniff for things, and you dig up treasure, and you have an adventure, and that's what it is.
So it's literally a dog's life.
Fun. How did they?
Well, it's not a dog's life because it's not like set in the real world. It's set in like dog world, like a world of dogs, in a dog society of just dogs that live.
Sapient dogs on 4 feet.
Yes, just dogs, and they're just hanging out on an island.
Just dogs.
Yeah, and then they
Just
made a
dogs.
follow-up for Ubisoft, which was based on the Pets franchise. You know Pets,
Now this
right?
is Pets with Z.
Yeah, like they do pet sims, but Ubisoft, sometimes they make really weird pets games because they just find someone who does animal related things and has them make a sequel. So that's how you get Pets Horses 2, Pets Horses 2 is a murder mystery that you can get on Steam about someone who was killed over a horse farm. And then Pets Cats 2 and Pets Dogs 2 for the PlayStation 2 and Wii are based on Dog Island, but instead of being about your friend brother with cancer, it's about a wolf that stole a hat.
Oh, right.
Cool.
The famous evil hat wolf scene from YouTube that you may remember.
I do
Oh.
remember.
That's what that's from. That's from Pets Cats 2. And Cats has a Z at the end, of course, because...
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so in Japan, they were not Pets games. They were just like... They had some other name. But in America, they put Pets on it, and so there you go. But yeah, they are weird. They're weird games. For sure. And it's sad that they did not get to make any more of them, but they were made by Ukes, who are more famous for making all the WWE games.
Yeah, I had exactly one Pets game. It was for the Game Boy Advance. My dog died and I cried.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
There were a lot of,
I mean, in
it would
fairness,
kind of be...
I was like 9.
Back when I wanted to be a famous YouTube man, which I've given up on that, I wanted to talk about all the pet stuff, because there's lots of weird pets things. And I know LGR guy, he does those, so he's kind of got that covered. But there's pets, there was Oddballs, which is weird, which was a pet...
Mad Balls?
No, it was a pet... It was... Someone had gotten a hold of, like... You remember, like, early, like, Extata, when they would, like, render things with circles? And it was, like, supposed to look like a sphere, right? And, like, build stuff out of that. So, yeah, so Oddballs was just a bunch of weird creatures that you kept as pets that were rendered like that. And that's what that was. So it was a Pets spin-off. And there's, like, there's Pets Horses
So
too.
you adopted Vector Man.
Yeah, you adopt Vector Man, basically. Horses 2 is fucking insane. And then there's a different Horses 2, which is actually a different game from that series in France, but in America it's called Horses 2 again. So that's confusing. And then there's a whole bunch of different things. And of course there's dolphins and babies and
Party
hamsters.
Yeah, party babies.
Hamsters
Everybody
is
remembers
weird
party
because there's a hamsters game on the DS, which is weird because it's, like in a lot of them, it was just a Japanese game that they licensed. And in it, the hamsters speak to you, and it has voice recognition through the microphone. And you have to teach the hamster words, so it'll learn to speak.
That's horrible. I hate that.
It's weird, yeah. And the hamsters have like a little adventure. And yeah. So, and they were just like, I don't know, it's a pet game, whatever. It's close enough.
I wonder if they ever made any Twisted Whiskers games.
I don't know. It's weird how like there's a bunch of dog games and they're all weird and they're like, this is a dog game, I guess.
Yeah.
Amy can shit on things as dogs do, and then there was a Vita dog sim where the dogs can talk and like have an RPG adventure. I think I haven't really played that because I don't have a Vita, but I've heard it's weird.
There's also that Tokyo Jungle where you can play as a dog, and then
That's true. You can be a dog in Tokyo Jungle or a kangaroo.
you can be a
or-
lot of things in Tokyo Jungle.
It doesn't really matter what you are in Tokyo Jungle. It has no effect on anything. That game is not great, actually. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not very good.
I heard that it was actually really good.
Disappointing.
But you like weird stuff, so
I don't like it that much. I just thought it was really frustrating.
you have like weird opinions about everything, so
Oh.
What?
you do.
I don't
Oh,
like
there's a
weird
Twisted
things.
Whiskers
That's
show.
silly. I was recently playing Alpha Protocol, which does not have a dog in it, but it is
No.
a good game.
It is a very good game. I've been meaning to stream that.
I'm sorry
That's
for
very
Aqua
good.
Dogs.
It does. It would be better if it had a dog. That's true. I was thinking like Fallout 4 has a dog, and I was thinking like, wouldn't it be better if it was just about a dog and you didn't have the boring protagonist in that game?
Or the plot, or the anything.
Actually, you know what? The plot would be improved if it were dogs in that same plot. That'd be kind of funny.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, shit, our dog was taken away, and then you find a dog that runs MIT now. And you're like, it's like a really old dog, and you're just like, it can't be the same one. That doesn't make sense. By the way, that's what happens in Fallout 4. I fucking hate Fallout 4.
Fallout 4
so
is a
much.
pile of garbage.
It's such a bad game. It makes me sad. New Vegas is good. I played that recently. It's a pretty good game. That's got a dog in it.
Oh right, it does. It has a Robo Dog.
Yeah, it's got robot dog. And it's got a lady robot dog as well. And they have an ending together if you meet them both.
Aww.
Aw, you missed the thing that the foxes do if you feed them roots, then bloom the trees.
Oh,
But I thought about streaming Dog Island, but I couldn't emulate it properly because apparently the PlayStation, it doesn't run well in the PlayStation 2 emulator, right? And it runs just fine in the Wii one, but you have to control that with the pointer, and that's no fun. So, no, thank you. Oh man, nice.
Not yet.
But yeah, Dog Island. It's a
Dog
good-
Island sounds like a game, all right.
I played through a bunch of it on my Wii, like for real, but I don't know if I could do it again. You kind of have to level up your dog by having him learn different like scents, and that's kind of the progression. And after a while, it got a bit repetitive, but like that's what you got to do. Of course, in the follow-up, you have to save the day so your friend won't be in jail anymore.
Big Daddy Jamba!
Oh man, but yeah, dog life is weird
Daddy
too. I
Jamba.
forgot about that. I've never actually played A Dog's Life, because I did not have a PlayStation 2 at the time. Oh, these fucking birds! These birds are assholes.
I love these birds. They're great. So the boss's daughter was kidnapped, and that mean old Mr. Cutterman was saying something about a sparrow landing in wanting to make it dinner. So if we put 2 and 2 together, obviously Mr. Cutter is that sparrow.
I mean, it
Cut
makes
out
sense.
a lot there, Kaylon.
Yeah.
My logic is impeccable.
This is really like a touching story about a father not being able to understand his daughter's decisions in life.
Oops.
Person.
Uh-oh. Okay, so this is a sneaking mission.
Absolutely do not press the bark button, whatever you do.
What, you mean like
You should
this?
definitely bark at them.
Oh no!
Man, I was playing Alpha Protocol and I didn't do any stealth at all, and Mina got really mad. And this was like, stop killing everybody! I was like, oh, whatever.
But they're in my way.
They
Bitch,
were
I
in my
do it.
way. I decided to make Michael just know how to punch people, because I thought that'd be funny, so I only put points in martial arts and toughness. And so,
I mean, that's a legitimate way to actually get through the game, so...
and it turned out that that's non-lethal, but then sometimes I had to shoot people because whatever. Like, you kind of have to, and then she was like, stop shooting all the cops! And it's like, well, I have to. They're in the way. You don't have to, but I did because I couldn't do stealth because I didn't have any points in it or armor that let me do it. So I just had to run into people and punch them.
Oh, that's right. I have to wait until night to do this.
Play the
so-
Song of the Sun! Do the Song of the Sun!
No, because I don't actually have the moon stuff.
I
Oh.
don't have the moon.
I don't have the moon paint yet, so I actually have to wait until nighttime falls. But luckily, it looks like the sun is setting, so it won't be too much longer. And then we can see...
Yeah, for some reason Tsukiyomi doesn't want to talk to us. I wonder why.
Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna look at Ami's good idle animation for a little bit.
Are you gonna play Okami Den after this?
I won't be able to stream it, but I do own it now.
You could emulate it.
I could
mean-
emulate it.
In an emulator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's typically how you
DS
emulate
emulation's
things.
pretty good.
Yeah. DS emulation's not the best, though.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
It's better than a lot of emulation.
It's serviceable for my needs.
We should drag
It-
any suspicious characters into this spot.
It doesn't work for... This is a very specific thing, but I was actually thinking of doing a Let's Play of the DS Suikoden. You know, the one that they put on the DS?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I played that.
But on the DS emulators that exist, all the voice is just a horrible crackling all the time, and that was too annoying. So I couldn't do it, because it would make me upset. It would annoy me too much. But
Oh, look at that paper puppet. I love it.
and also, it would be a loss because I wouldn't be able to show people the voice act. I mean, let people hear the voice acting, which is hilarious in that game because they only had so much space on the cart, and to compensate for that, they just sped the main guy's voice up by like 2 times. So he's like a horrible chipmunk. It's amazing. He can't pause ever at any point. He just has to keep talking, and it's crazy, and it's amazing. Anyway, look at these assholes.
Old people were cranes the entire time.
Yep.
Rain Tingu time.
This
Which-
game is so long. That's the thing. It's very long.
I don't mind its length.
That's great. The dog never ends.
Okami is my favorite trilogy of video games.
Yeah, really? That's what I keep saying.
But there's a sequel. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 3
It's a
of them.
quadrilogy. What's the trilogy
I'm,
with the
I'm really excited for Darksiders 3. I really am. Maybe it's just me, but I'm excited. It's gonna be good.
Aw, petting.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh,
Chirp.
is it the? I mean, we don't even need a reward now.
What a cute little board.
Oh yeah, that's right. The bird just follows you. The bird just
Don't call it a borb.
Orb.
What a cute
She's
little
much more
bird.
like a.
See, borbs
It's more
are
pill
bad
shaped. It's
orbs.
more
This
like
is
a
a good
pill.
orb, so it's a gorb.
The gorb.
It's a bird.
I am no borb.
I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep and
Oh man.
sleep.
All right.
Sleeping is.
So, bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your sleep.
Later.
So, they put L.A. Noire on the Switch, which is neat.
Yep.
And they didn't change anything except for one thing, which is they changed the dialogue choices to
Oh
good
yeah,
cop.
I heard.
Uh,
Yeah, and it completely like
it's
makes it
beautiful.
awful because it's just awful.
I mean, it's not like the dialogue choices made a lot of sense previously, but that makes less sense, so they managed to make it worse, which is an accomplishment.
The boss is delighted.
He's delighted!
Chirp, chirp. Oh, I got 2 whole chirps.
How many games are there about birds? We need more bird games.
There's that VR PlayStation 4 game where you play as a hawk and you try to eliminate other people who are also playing as hawks.
That is true.
Huh?
There is that. There's also Colibri for the 32X, which you may remember. It's about a bird. But that's all I can think of.
There's
Joust is about riding a bird.
there's the Kiwi
So.
Bird game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
New
Not
Zealand
Kiwi.
story.
Yeah. No, well that one too. But there's also Ivy the Kiwi.
Oh yeah. Which is
But,
like,
yeah, New
is
Zealand
that
story.
like technically a New Zealand story? Like, is it that in that series, or is this by a different person?
I have no idea. I don't know. I know Ivy the Kiwi was made by the Sonic guy. What's his name? That guy. After he left Sega, he went and made his own company, and that was what he made. And I think that was it.
Okay, well,
There's Assassin's
I'm glad you
Creed,
said
the
so
original
success
one
enough.
where like you look like a bird, sort of. Your thing.
Well,
thing
in what
has-
way?
Well, your
In what
hood
way does
your
Altair
hood
look
has
like a bird?
your hood has a little like pointy thing at the end, and then like your coat thing has big poofy things that resemble a tail, and then you also dive to your death into hay,
Like birds do?
like birds do. I mean, look, birds are pretty stupid. Most birds are pretty stupid.
That's not true. They're very smart.
my
Okay,
favorite part of Assassin's
Crows
Creed
are
is when
smart.
you repeatedly
I will-
run into a window.
listen, I will give you crows and I will give you ravens, but every other bird is a stupid idiot.
What about blue jays? Blue jays are smart. You do have a bird in the new Assassin's Creed, actually. That's true.
What the shit is this, Kaelon?
What do you mean?
Does Elbow
I can't
count?
see anything. It's just a loading screen for me.
had to reload the stream because it was acting up, and now there's
Nothing.
commercials.
Oh, I don't know why there's commercials. Don't yell at me for the commercials.
Are you getting money from these commercials?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just
Well,
Twitch
that's
being
bullshit.
Twitch. You can willingly watch commercials and get bits, which translates into money that you can give me.
Pennies for you.
Get
I
pennies.
love Bitcoins.
Hey.
No, it's like actual money.
Excuse you, I'll have you know, I bought a lot of illegal drugs with these bitcoins. Just like real.
Bitcoins are very useful if you want to get marijuana or shot by Russians. They're very
It's
useful.
a joke, by the way. Please don't arrest me.
They're gonna subpoena all of us.
Listen, I'll have you know, I've never touched a dollop of marijuana in my life.
It is true that in the new Assassin's Creed you do get a bird, and that's how you tag enemies, because previously you had eagle vision, and now you have an eagle. And it's really that blunt and stupid, but whatever. It's a good bird. You can pet it when he's like being idle. His bird comes down and he's like, hey, it's a good bird. So
Is that a good game? Because it's
What
so
a good-
Assassin's Creed Origins looks like it's the best Assassin's Creed game, but it still looks like an Assassin's Creed game.
It's a good game. It's not really very Assassin's Creed, actually, which for me was a problem. I know a lot of people were kind of burned out on Assassin's Creed, but I liked it, so I don't know. But it's very good.
Actually, that's probably the best like pitch you could have given me. Is like, oh, this Assassin's Creed. It's not like Assassin's Creed. I'm like, oh, really?
You do climb some things sometimes, but like
You
mostly
still assassinate people.
you do assassinate some people.
Okay.
Like sometimes it'll be like, here are some people. They're in these areas, and then you go and do some side quests there, and there's a whole bunch of side quests that are extra as well. So
Okay.
you just kind of
There's
hang
Creed
out.
involved.
Oh, wow, we get all these chests?
No,
Okay.
there is no Creed, and there aren't really assassins yet because it's in like Ptolemaic Egypt, even though they still say assassinate, which is stupid. Because yeah, at the end
Hey
they're
guys,
like,
let's
we're
go
gonna
out
make
and
a assassin,
oh man,
and it's like,
I
oh
should really come up with a word for this. This like this thing we're doing.
yeah, like maybe we'll name ourselves after this word. That makes no sense. That's really stupid. Also, it shows where the symbol for the assassins came from, and it's also really stupid. All of the
Is it
things
a
that are
bird?
deal with like all of the things that are to do with it being a prequel are utterly idiotic. But fortunately, mostly it doesn't have to do with that. It's mostly just a guy trying to get revenge, and that's fine.
Is it like Skyward Sword, where it reveals that the crest was a bird the entire time?
Sort of, actually. Yes,
God.
that's actually what happens. Yeah. He dropped a bird skull on the ground by accident, and then he picks it up, and it made a little indentation in the ground that's the shape of the Assassin's Creed symbol.
He goes, yeah, good enough, and then he draws
And he's
it.
like, that'll work, I guess? Like, that's...
He's on a deadline.
I started laughing. It was like so blunt and stupid that they're just like, oh, there it is. Like, you don't even have
Oh
to
my God.
explain that. I don't know why they bothered. Who cares? But they did.
I don't think at any point in
He
any
needs
of
to
the
have
flood
the sign of his
materials,
desk in an
this is the
hour.
great
Oh, hey.
crest of our order and symbolic, and then for there to be a stupid reason why it actually exists or something.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be a reason for that. And like, you know, they had it on their flags in the first one. I mean, I can kind of assume someone came up with it, and then everyone still had it because those were the people who, with like a castle, that was like the big thing. You don't need to explain it, and if you are going to explain it, why do it in such a poor way? You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's a bird skull that he got from his dead son, and he drops it on the ground. He's like, I guess that'll work for our symbol, for our organization. I don't know, whatever.
Kurt's trying to set
Wow,
himself
so
on fire.
Devour, whatever.
But you get to meet Cleopatra, so that's cool. And but it's really more of an RPG. It's not really like a true. It's not like open world in like the older sense. Like everything has levels. And stuff, you know.
He's so
So you gotta level up. You gotta do quests to level up, and then you can go to new areas because things are too strong
Oh, I forgot about this mini game. It kind of sucks.
The dousing or the digging dousing.
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah.
this is the piece of evil.
Yeah, this shows up again, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shows up twice. At least.
But yeah, they stole a bunch of stuff from The Witcher 3, basically, and tried to make their game more like that. And that was their goal.
I mean, that's not a bad like design goal to have.
No, although there's no like dialogue choices, so I guess that kind of doesn't really, it kind of undermines things. But yeah, that was the
Other
goal.
characters I like.
I like the protagonist actually. It's pretty likable.
Oh, so they stole
Nice
that
guy.
from The Witcher 3.
A little bit, yeah. He's a dad who's trying to find his. Well, his son died, but he's like trying to get back for his son and that sort of thing. And he hangs out with his wife sometimes, but not really. And yeah, he's very clearly supposed to be that kind of character as opposed to like the cocky guy who's like having fun and being cool, like all the assassins have been since Ezio because they really want to do Ezio again because that was the one people liked, you know.
Everybody loves Ezio.
Everybody likes Ezio, but like nobody gives a shit about Connor. Nobody gives a shit about Jacob Fry.
Check out my assassin. He's a cool sex haver too.
Yeah, nobody cares about Shay. I bet you didn't even remember he fucking existed. But yeah, there's that guy.
I seriously hated Connor. He was like the worst.
Connor is the worst protagonist. He is so boring.
So boring.
Connor, I hate my dad.
That's also my name, like in real life. So I was like, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. His real name is Rutikon.
Runs on and on and on.
Yeah, that's his name. And he's like, I'll just be
Where's his
Connor.
name?
I don't know. Fuck it. A lot of that game, like,
I'm with myself.
oh, fuck it. There's a whole bunch of unfinished stuff in Assassin's Creed 3 as well. Like, I could talk for a while about that, but no thanks. Nobody wants to hear about that.
I stopped wanting to hear about Assassin's Creed 3 like halfway through it.
Oh my god, yeah. It sucks because the first protagonist is kind of okay. He's like, alright, and then he just leaves. Like, it should have just been about that guy. He's better. Better than Connor.
Jesus, I'm sorry that I'm dying.
I liked Black Flag just sailing around in the ship and listening to the guy start singing shanties.
If you liked Black Flag, you should play Rogue, because it is basically more of that. It's pretty
Or
good.
sailing around while the guys start singing shanties.
Yes, but you sail around, like, the New England area instead. But that's... yeah. You get to hang out with various people. The main character of Rogue, though, is the dumbest man. He is a drunken Irishman who just kills people because he's an idiot. And, like, that makes him very unlikable. He's just an idiot. But the new guy's pretty good. He's like kind of angry, but like that's okay because at least he's got something, you know. But he's friends to the children. There's a quest near the end where a bunch of kids are like running around in a city and they want to, like, if you jump off a building and they see you and they want you to like jump off progressively taller buildings because that's cool. And you do it because like they think it's cool, and at the end a bunch of children cheer you, and you're like, sweet. That's the quest.
I love this one.
Because that'd be pretty
She's
cool if you
stuck.
saw a dude jump off like the Parthenon. You'd be like, sweet.
That poor sparrow is on fire. Oh no.
These poor birds. You gotta help the birds, dude.
Yeah, I do.
This is just like
Well,
Flicky's
I-
Island.
Look at this.
will say that
Look,
my-
the snake.
That's
She's
probably the
taking
best part of
Yes?
Eh.
Hmm?
All right.
The
That's what
poor
I'm talking
trap
about.
rattlesnake
You
is
gain
probably my
control of power springs. That was a
I
big
didn't
jump.
hear what you said. What'd you say? What was your favorite?
Sorry, what?
of some-
Oh, the poor, like the really, really pathetic trapped bottle snake is my favorite character.
Oh, yeah.
So sad.
Oh, it's sad.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny how just like directly Zelda this game is.
It
really is.
but it's good.
It's
It
so
just is a Zelda,
It's-
but it's like 3 of them. But
It's Zelda, but it has good combat.
oh, Zelda's all right. Come
Zelda
on.
combat sucks. It does.
Skyward Sword.
You get to hit people
Skyward
with the
Sword
sword.
is the worst.
Skyward Sword. I have a story about Skyward Sword.
Is
I
it
wanna
how
tell
about how much it
Sword I did
sucks?
not like.
Well, sort of. But, like, I'm left-handed, and the game is not made for left-handed people.
Nope.
So the AI would break, and the guy would just not block any shots at all. Like, because when I move my hand, like, left and right, the sword would just, like, flip out, and it would, like, jump to both sides of Link, and everything would break. And that was my Skyward Sword experience. Was the game just
Wait, was there
didn't
not
work
an
for
option
me.
to flip the handedness?
I don't know, because it was... I don't know. I didn't play it that much, but, like, a friend of mine was playing it, and he was, like, having trouble with one of the bosses. He was like, you try it, and I tried it, and just, like, the game didn't work. And then I beat the boss because of that.
Oh no, this poor guy lost his dog.
That was Skyward Sword. I don't like the combat in Breath of the Wild at all, either, but...
Okay, the Breath of the Wild combat isn't great, but it's more interesting than any other 3D Zelda ever, simply because of the fact that the weapons break mechanic. It's dumb and stupid, but at least it's interesting. Dumb and stupid, as opposed to, oh, just walk up to it and smash B a lot.
That was fine, that's all you need. The important part of Zelda is the dungeons. And there's no fucking dungeons in Breath of the Wild. It sucks. But, they also changed the combat in Assassin's Creed Origins. That's true. It's now, like, fake Dark Souls combat,
Tigers.
as opposed to just, like, Arkham Asylum combat. Which I guess that's... Arkham Asylum stole it from Assassin's Creed, but that's what everyone connects it to, so... You helped those tigers. Good work.
I did. I also helped this dog.
Ugh, the bamboo is flashing. But,
Bamboo.
that is why I'm excited about Darksiders 3. Because Zelda.
Fight me and prove that you are worthy. K9 Warrior. Chi?
It's a big dog.
Guy?
Canonist.
Yeah. Pick a fight, yes.
That's racist. He called him a flea bag.
I think
Fucking
it's deep.
racism.
You should try headbutting the tigers? No, tigers are good and pure and my friends.
Kaylon, you
Kill
keep
him.
cutting out on her.
Oh man, it's time for a fight.
Kalon said fur and then cut out, so I'm assuming that sentence ended. My fur persona is a tiger.
No. I said they're real and nice and my
I
friends.
know that's not true because his persona is actually a horse.
What? No, stop.
Horse that lays eggs.
Look, all horses lay eggs. It's a scientific fact.
Yes, that's true. It's a good point.
That's why Yoshi's a horse.
That was such a stupid thing for someone to say. And they kept saying it during APDQ. They kept saying he was a horse over and over again.
Well, he's a horse.
He's not. You know what? I don't care if he's a horse. They should have shut up. It doesn't matter. It's like the guy who did Bloodborne and he kept saying, "Oh man, I died because of memes." Like, just shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
I liked that guy. He had a nice energy and like positivity that I really enjoyed.
I can't believe the memes kept killing him. How crazy.
That was a little stupid, but that was like the only stupid thing he said. So
I didn't really understand the joke.
I didn't either, which is why it was kind of stupid.
What a good dog.
What a good dog.
Don't bite that dog.
I'm not gonna bite the dog. Don't worry. I am, however, gonna feed these rabbits.
Nice.
Bunny, 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 bunny.
Ah, man. Remember Spore? I was just thinking about Spore.
Oh,
Remember how much Spore sucks?
That's Spore.
Let's not talk about how much Spore sucks. Let's talk about how Spore is great.
No,
Let's
because
talk about like the weeks I spent in Spore.
Spore really does suck. It's awful. It's awful. The entire
kind of
preamble
loved
up to
the
this.
Galactic Adventures expansion where everyone made a bunch of terrible missions
Like,
and they're
listen,
really
God.
bizarre.
listen.
That's
God,
you know
so
what?
bad. I
If
love
was gonna
that.
stream, that's what I would stream is playing people's fucking Spore missions. Because I remember one where it was Lord of the Rings and they had tried to create Frodo in the Spore creator, and
Oh my
it was
God.
amazing. It was truly beautiful. He was very handsome.
But Spore sucks because
I
the
wonder
whole
if the-
thing is just like building up to the space part, and all those parts are terrible for various reasons. And then you get to the space part, and it's just boring as shit. You just make a
Yes.
beeline for the center of the galaxy, and then you're done.
It's just like No Man's Sky.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Galactic Adventures expansion, which nobody bought because who would bother, makes it so you could make missions for the space part. Ground missions. And that's what it was. And some
you
of
could
them
actually-
are ridiculous, and they're completely insane. There's this whole community still making them to this day.
Oh my God, they
So-
are.
Yeah, they still are. They're
I was
dedicated.
wondering, like, because that's not something that I was wondering is like, are like the servers from way back when still up? Like, are they still
they
keeping
are.
that?
Well,
info
you know what?
around?
I don't know if they are now. They were last year when I tried it again. I mean, I guess it's probably pretty cheap to keep them going, but it's just a content server. It's probably on, whatever else. So it was still going. It'll be
I
sad
wonder
when
if
it's
I-
gone because no one will have Spore Frodo Baggins anymore. They'll never have Elijah Wood made out of animal parts in Spore. The things I've seen will be gone like dust in the wind.
I've seen Homer
How do we
Simpson
know?
recreated in Spore, and it was horrifying.
I mean, do we have
mean,
proof
I
that
think I
actual
took a
Elijah Wood is
screenshot
made
of
of
it.
animal parts?
I'm gonna see if I can find some of my old screenshots from that because I did take screenshots of it. Let's see.
Wonder if, like, now I wonder if like my old like weird terrible creatures are still floating around, showing up in other people's games.
You know what? I don't have pictures of Frodo, but I have pictures of this survival horror mission someone made. Which I don't know if I can. I have to log in. I don't remember my password. Let's see.
Every once in a while, I get like just slightly nostalgic enough to consider playing Spore. Then I remember that A, it wasn't very good, and B, the PC port is like absolute garbage.
The PC port?
I
Oh, on the PC,
well, not
isn't it?
just Steam port rather.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it
was
doesn't work.
Recently released on Steam.
Yeah, the Steam version doesn't work. I had to register it on Origin.
It's almost like
so
Steam
bad.
is garbage or something.
The same is true of Sims Medieval,
Maybe
which is
don't
another
use,
weird game.
Maybe don't use Steam because it's garbage.
Have you played
Just
Sims
saying.
Medieval, Kalon?
No. I did
I
not.
made
I didn't play any of those spin-off ones on the Wii because they looked bad, and I don't
No,
like
that's
those
a
kind of
PC
games.
game.
Oh,
Not even the herbs.
The Herbs.
the herbs.
No, Sims Medieval is a PC game. It's weird. They sort of tried to make it an RPG,
Huh?
And so it's got like it's basically like the Guild. If you've ever played the Guild,
No.
they made that Sims. And so
The TV show with Felicia Day.
Yeah.
no, the Guild is a simulation game. Okay, well whatever. Basically,
Okay.
it's got a bunch of like adventures and choose your own adventure things with different like character types. It's very strange. I made a queen who was evil because that's an option, and she solved many
Just
of her problems by
evil.
just killing everybody,
As you
which
do.
was acceptable. And then when she kills them, the Sim Grim Reaper comes down and takes their soul away because they're dead. that was good. It's a good time.
I still love that one thing where the Grim Reaper comes and takes somebody's. It's like somebody's sim died, and the Grim Reaper came and took their soul, and then another sim who was pregnant went into labor, and the Grim Reaper started freaking out. This is the exact opposite of my job. So, which I guess would very definitely qualify him for freaking out, but
Yeah.
I think it's still funny.
What is this? Wow, this is extremely Tim Burton.
Yeah.
What do you want from me, demons?
I like the
great
the
dialogue.
smiley face next to it. Because they were going to change that
It's a great
part.
time.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Because, like, that changes
winner.
only depending on health. And, of course, you can't have the character die because he has to be there to read the dialogue. So, that was what that was. And the reason all the textures are messed up is because that's like a house blown up to like 5,000 times, and the textures don't work. So, they were trying very hard.
Ponies.
I'm kind of curious as to what that striped orb is.
I don't remember because this was like 6 years ago, but yeah, there was a striped orb, and I remember they all went crazy and like killed each other, and that was the story.
Wow.
It was supposed to be like you know, one of those sci-fi horror things, but it was spores, so you could dance.
Spore just dance, and everything was like, and like every single creature was just like more than a little goofy looking.
Yeah, everything was ridiculous looking, and they all had smiley faces, and you could dance or sing at them, and you know, as you do. And, but it's very terrifying. You know, it's scary.
Well, that's demons.
Yeah, what are
Yeah.
these demons? So yeah, that was really weird. I remember enjoying that a lot, but
You enjoy odd things though, so
Spore's like bad. But I don't know. It's kind of endearing that someone cared that much to want to do that.
I'm just saying that the best piece of Spore content ever created was Monster Factory. Hello, I'm Will Wright, and welcome to me beautiful Spores.
Oh my god, that's a great face. In the Sims picture. This is my fighting face.
Show me your war face.
Yeah.
Ah! I think my bunny slippers just ran together. Ah!
It's very sad that Watch Dogs is not actually about watching dogs, because that would be better. I think everyone knows.
I mean, technically, the stream right now is Watch Dogs.
That's true. That's a good point.
Also because Kalen is a master hacker.
And you, Etsumi. Instead of Neko Etsumi.
Aiden Pierce. He's my hero.
No, not even ironically, please.
But he's so cool. He wears a cool cap. It's
An
iconic.
iconic cap.
In Watch Dogs 2, there's a quest where you get to see Aiden Pierce, but not talk to him because he's too cool.
No, because he's too terrifying, and they know it. They're like,
Yeah,
did
he's
you?
dangerous.
And unless you
did
do
you get
that
a-
quest,
They're like, did you
Aiden
get a
is
picture of him?
canonically
And
dead.
he's like, are you kidding? I want to live.
Yes, they say like he'll probably kill me, I should probably leave Aiden Pierce alone. But then after that, you get his cap, which is, of course, the best reward possible.
It is appropriate that in the sequel, they correctly identify that he is a massive sociopath.
No, they say he'll kill me because I'm in his way to save these people. Because he is a true hero.
Okay, they may not think that they are identifying him as a sociopath. He is.
It's really clear that like some higher up really likes Aiden Pierce, and they're like, we have to put him in. I guess he has to return, you know, because they also brought back what's his name, the really cool like Linus Torvalds based guy, you know, and he's like a major part of the plot, and then Aiden Pierce is just like in one scene, and he leaves.
He's not even like, I think that's a downloadable content scene even.
I don't know. It is in the main game.
Oh.
It's there. From what I remember, because I don't have any DLC on the PC, and I still have to do it, so. These moles!
These moles.
For some reason, I thought that the boss would intentionally not dig near you if you were near a hole.
Mm-hmm.
It was just extremely unlucky.
Moles are not very smart. It's just the truth.
They're stealing things, though.
Listen, that's racist, okay? That's just racist. Don't bring that into my stream, alright?
Alright, alright.
I had so many vases stolen by the moles in my yard.
That's true. Every time I change my clock, a mole comes and yells at me. It's terrible. I set my clock back and he's like, you can't do that.
It's midnight savings time.
You don't
Daylight
understand.
savings time,
It's
I'm
how the law
sorry.
is here.
I know you probably don't have that in Japan, but we have it here. It's daylight savings time, damn it.
It's true.
Look, fucking with our own clocks is as an important part of our culture as weird measurement systems.
Yes. I know. It's like a foot away. Oh, man. I forgot.
Twice a year, we move our clocks to the left a foot.
Yes. Oh, man.
Look who it is.
I forgot I briefly owned Star Ocean 4 on PC, but I got a refund. Thank God. They gave me one. But that's the thing I own.
I'm guessing it was a great game.
Well, the thing is, I bought it because I was like, I love Star Ocean, and then I played it and I remembered, oh no, I don't. That's
Yeah,
right.
Star Ocean.
I really, genuinely, that's what happened. I, like, forgot what it was like, and I was like, I remember that game. I want to play it. No. And it suckers you in. It's like a trick. Because you start off and you're like in space, and you have an adventure and you fight some bugs and you meet an elf, and that's fine. And then you go to Skyrim planet and there's a 12-year-old who's really like 200 years old, and I was just like, oh no, I'm trapped in JRPG hell.
Yeah.
And then I realized I don't have to be because I can get a refund. So there you go. That's the story.
All the way up, Kalon.
I
You
did
gotta
it.
fill it up.
I did it. It's fine.
There you go.
Everything's fine. Nothing's broken.
Good.
Everything works.
And I was going to joke about like Skyrim having like a 200-year-old 12-year-old, but it actually does.
It does too, yeah, I know. Oh, Skyrim. The only good vampire in Elder Scrolls is the one from Oblivion. He's pretty cool.
Where he just like he's just
Yeah.
he's just a weirdo who likes staying up late at night and he rules the town, but everybody's like, yeah, he just stays up late, but he's pretty cool otherwise.
Well, I was thinking of the
Don't
guy in
you know
the Dark Brotherhood, who's also pretty cool.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Man,
Oh,
like,
yeah, the one who isn't the child.
yeah, the one who isn't no, there's no children in there's no children in Oblivion at all.
Yeah, in Skyrim.
In fact, they didn't even make any children models. That's too much work. So that problem does not arise in Oblivion. Which, you know what? Skyrim makes me look back on Oblivion with some fondness, which is sad, but true.
Oblivion
That's
is
not-
a better
Is that
game than
happening a
Skyrim.
lot?
I am saying that right now. It's not good,
It's
but
not-
it's better than Skyrim.
You know what? It's not a better game, but it does have better writing.
It's still kind of annoying to play.
Oh my, yes, it is horrible to play. But so is Skyrim, so I don't know.
That's true. Well, I guess the magic in Skyrim is actually no. The magic in Skyrim is okay. Like I have a lot of like opinions about Skyrim that are wholly affected by the fact that I never play without a billion mods.
Yeah.
So, like every once in a while, you might hear me say something like, "Well, the magic system in Skyrim is pretty good," but then I'll stop myself halfway and go, "No, that was a mod."
Yeah, that's a mod. The
Very
magic
bad.
system in Skyrim is there are like 6 spells, and you buy them. And that's it.
And also
Yeah,
in
that's true.
Skyrim, magic becomes completely useless after like level 40 because of how scaling works.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, because the magic doesn't scale, but enemies do, so... and God help you if you do pickpocketing, because, yeah, that won't help you at all. I remember I leveled my pickpocketing for a while, and all the enemies got stronger, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Skyrim.
Yeah, there's leveling up ranged sneak attacks, and then there's this kind of floundering.
Yeah, unironically, like genuinely, the Elder Scrolls Online is a better Elder Scrolls game than Skyrim and maybe Oblivion. It has better writing, got better settings.
Is it?
The level
Is the
scaling's better, I guess. What?
I distinctly remember hearing that when it first came out, it was very bad.
It was, but they have like done a huge amount of work on it, like genuinely, and changed a whole bunch of things to make it much better. It's kind of remarkable. It's like you know how Final Fantasy XIV they like redid almost everything about it. You know, it's not as
Yeah,
drastic
they
as
redid
that,
it.
but when the Elder Scrolls Online came out, it had like a faction system, like based on Age of Camelot of all things. The classic online RPG, Age of Camelot. And so every area was specific to a single faction. You couldn't go to all the other places. It had really harsh like level gating and all those things like that. And then they just removed all that. So you can go anywhere, you can do whatever you want. Quests do not have levels anymore, so you can go wherever you want and you can skip quests you don't care about. It's a lot better. You don't have to do the tutorial islands. You can just fuck off and go somewhere else. That's fine. And they added Morrowind. There's an expansion with Morrowind in it. It's really good. Fair enough. They made it a lot better, so good for them.
Huh.
On the other hand, Skyrim is just ported to a million things and they never change anything. And it's awful. So, yeah. Good times.
Not even fixing the bugs.
They're not even
Fixing
fixing
place.
the bugs.
Yep.
Well,
It's pretty
that's not
authentic
true. They
Skyrim
fixed one
experience.
bug. They did fix the thing with your frame rate in the definitive edition. Your frame rate doesn't make the carts fly into the sky anymore, so they fixed that. But
What game is this?
Skyrim,
Oh.
if your frame rate went below or above 60, the cart in the intro would fly into the sky and never get to the destination. It was
I
a
remember
good
playing
time.
Skyrim like shortly after it came out, and they released a patch that made it so that if your head went under the water, the game crashed.
Yes, that's
They
true.
straight up introduced a massive, obvious bug with the patch.
Yeah, because they broke the shader that was used for being underwater, and it just didn't work anymore, and it crashed your computer.
And it's like, did they test it? Probably not.
It worked on some cards.
That's a
But
big
not most.
fish! And it's got a doggo in its mouth!
This is just like Persona.
What?
It's just like Persona 4, you're gonna catch a fish. That's the only game with fishing, everybody knows that. Just this Persona.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, something I wanted to say while we were helping Susan out, but you guys were on a diatribe about Skyrim.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
man, gotta get that dog back.
Anyway, let Siso Gomi talk. What's this about?
Okay,
I was trying to be patient. I'm sorry if I sounded salty there.
go ahead.
Alright. Mythical Susanoo. Most people who have been watching the stream already know he was an asshole. Like a bigger asshole than this Susanoo. He did a lot of things to a lot of other gods, especially Amaterasu, that ended up getting him kicked out of heaven. And much like Greek's Hercules, he was kicked out of heaven and told, get your shit together and maybe we'll let you back in. So he had to go and do labors to redeem himself for that. And I like to think that their way of representing Susanoo's relationship with Amaterasu and what all probably made him have to do things is her in this game doing things that purposely fuck with him. Like making it sound like she wasn't the one who killed all those enemies earlier. She purposely shut up Isun so he would think that it was some kind of curse on his sword. So I like to think that Ami is purposely fucking with him. The end. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
You know, modern religion could really use more gods who are like. It's more sensible that gods would kind of be jerks, but we've lost that as a people and as a culture.
Well, I mean, like, if you read the Bible, God is kind of the jerk. Like, he does a lot of
In
really
Old
terrible
Testament,
things.
yes.
That's true. The Old Testament God is a jerk, but New
He's
Testament
kind
God
of
is
ignore
kind
that
of
mostly
more
nowadays.
vague until you get to Revelation, I guess. But that's like a whole other thing. But
Got a whopper.
It's
That's a big fish.
whopper.
A whopper. It's a big ass catfish.
catfish are weird. They're weird.
Look
looking.
at him, they landed him and he's just still alive. Dude, I'm still alive.
Guys,
We're back in the
Guys.
water.
guys, please, guys.
Just
I can't
slowly
breathe here.
smothering to death.
God, I can't breathe. Hello?
That fish looks delicious. I want that fish in real life. I
Yeah,
want a
well,
giant catfish.
Kind of bony.
Could you maybe, like, cry out?
Hold on, I'm trying to find my strategy guide. Because guess what we're about to do for quite some time.
Fishing!
Oh boy.
A big moon.
Billman.
It is so sad that Clover got like shut down. They were so good.
But then
they made such cool
they became
games.
platinum, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Come on.
And then they never made anything like this game again.
No, they didn't. They just made They just made character action games. That's all they made.
They make really good character action games, though, so I'm not complaining.
Well, I am.
But I don't like that kind of thing. But I like this, so I am complaining. This is a game that is cool.
Funny.
I
Funny.
mean, Wonderful 101 was pretty good. It's a rabbit.
As you know, rabbits are identified with the moon in Japanese mythology.
That is something I
Yeah.
did know, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they
There are
hit the
rabbits on the
thing.
moon. Making mochi.
Yep. There are rabbits on the moon.
There's whalers on the moon.
And they're aiming their harpoons, but there ain't no whale, so they tell tall tales and sing their whaley tune.
What?
Futurama, dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's right. They go to the amusement park.
Yeah, the happiest place orbiting Earth.
That's a good episode. I
It
like
is a good
that.
episode. It's also a nice, good commentary about Disney World.
Make fun of Disney World.
I like
Oh,
that
this is
episode
a-
because I like when Fry is like kind of. I think later they kind of made Fry a lot more like I don't know. Like he's
Stupid.
just yeah. Well, first yeah, he gets more stupid, but also like he gets very blasé, and I
Well-
like that because he's like so excited. He's so happy to be on the moon, which is fair.
To
'cause
be
I would
fair,
be
that's like when he's getting blasé because he's getting used to it and acclimating.
sure, but like they also keep like removing his memory of their love and stuff like that. So I don't know. He gets blasé about everything, but then like his character doesn't advance in any other way. So I don't know. Yeah, it's the moon.
Here's to the moon.
The moon is returned.
Hey, there's that dog.
There he is with his little flower on his side.
Oh,
And there's a train in the background.
What a good dog. Oh yeah,
whose is that?
I live by the train tracks. I'm sorry. I'll put.
It's your train.
Oh, now we gotta fight Ume. Oh, Jin, excuse me. Pick a fight. Yep.
Pick a fight.
Like, K9 Shiba. Jin.
Pick a fight.
Shibas are so good and pure. Well, he's not really a Shiba because he doesn't have the tail, does he?
No, I think it's just a. It's just a dog.
So it's a very
Well, one is an
fox-like dog.
Akita, I know that. Like I
could
was
be-
saying
it could
earlier,
be
they're
an
all
Akita.
different breeds.
Yeah.
Or what are they called? What's the other one? The other big one.
Husky.
No, I mean the other like
we already fought the husky.
kind of dog.
Akita?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Akita.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, there's like a couple of like Japanese dogs, and in this case, they decided to have a few of those Japanese dogs, and then some other Asian dogs, and then one that's not supposed to be there at all.
Oh, I was thinking of a Hokkaido dog because they have a different tail. So.
All right. So we gotta go get one more dog. And
One
if
more
you,
doggy.
If you remember correctly, we have seen another dog with a bandana on, and all these dogs have had bandanas on. So you gotta go find that last dog with the bandana.
Hmm.
And luckily, since I've played this game so many times, I know exactly where I'm going. Please ignore all the times where I did not know exactly where I was going.
Dude, did you know the second Tingle game that was never released in English got translated? Fans
I saw
have
that. Yep,
translated.
I saw that fans have translated the new Tingle game, and
Happy Mirror.
it's literally just a straight up point and click adventure.
It's an adventure game,
Yep.
yeah, based on the Wizard of Oz, but with Tingle instead of
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Wasn't expecting that.
I haven't played it, but I think it looks interesting.
Oh shit!
It's-
wait, no, I
yeah.
have fed Umi already. I fed him back when we first got him. When we first saved him.
Yeah, that's hard not to notice.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's an interesting game. It wasn't what I was expecting. Like, because the first one was like weird. Like the first one was kind of like it was like wasn't really a genre.
It was
Like you
more
paid
like
bodyguards. Yeah, it was kind of Zelda-ish. You didn't like fight directly. You would like hired bodyguards, and
Yeah.
the big mechanic was haggling.
yeah, because he's a merchant. But then now I don't know what the deal is with the next one, but
The big mechanic. Okay, the first one was about money. The second one is about love, basically.
well, I hope Tingle can find love in the world. Because if he can, anyone can. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Like 75% of the way through the game, as far as I can tell, they introduce a give like where like every woman who sees Tingle hates him, but you can give them presents to make them like you through a mechanic called Love Force, which is a really unfortunate choice of words.
That is a problematic choice. Yeah.
Take
know,
off your
that's
pants
like-
and prepare to receive my love force.
Ugh.
Those are
Oh,
his
these
magic
guys only
words.
have a limited amount of feed bags? Huh.
Don't steal his
No.
magic words.
Do not steal them.
Oh, I
Cool.
was selling. That's why. Whoops. Oh well.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah,
You
that's
sold
not
all
bad.
your stuff.
Yeah. I was in sell mode. I was like, wait, what? I thought these
I'll
guys
buy
didn't run
back.
out of feed. I didn't thought these guys didn't run out of feed bags. Is the thing, and if they don't, I was just in.
Also, why are they
Can you
giving me
sell
money?
your items? That's kind of a problem, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You get
You
more
can't
money
sell,
in this
like,
game than
important
you
items.
know what to do with anyway. Eventually, except maybe buy the poop move.
But I was just thinking, like, do you remember Super Princess Peach?
Yep.
Yep.
What was that about?
That was a game.
Yeah.
It,
Like, I think I liked playing it.
Because she's a woman, so she's governed by her emotions. That's what they said when they made that game.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like,
it
I
was
mean,
an
when you think of the
interesting
powers that a
concept, but they
lady
did it
has, I
in a
mean,
way
that's
that was
literally the
kind of
only thing,
offensive.
right?
And she has an umbrella, you know, because she's a woman. All right, we got the last dog.
Because she's got an umbrella in her hair.
Moon.
Moon.
I really like the moon graphic.
Pick up fight.
I like
Yes.
this graphic. This game is cool looking.
Big fight.
Cool looking game.
Fight the dog.
I owned you in hole digging. Now I'm gonna own you in combat.
This is the dog version of
I'm going to use
Rio
my
Hayabusa.
superior holding skills to dig your grave.
Oh.
I do wish they'd make a new Ninja Gaiden. Speaking of people named Hayabusa. But
Oh.
this guy's really good at digging holes.
This guy's really good at digging holes, and he also peed on me.
Oh no.
And if he pees on you, apparently, you lose all your ink.
Yep.
Yeah, I hated that when fighting these guys.
Yep, you just gotta beat him up.
Now imagine like fighting a bunch of these and they're all doing this.
Yep. He's actually the hardest one, apparently, because he digs holes.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Run! No.
Dogs are good. Dogs are good at digging holes. Good dog.
And then peeing on those holes.
Chase your tail.
Nice.
Look how you did. You did terrible.
What a bad girl. Bad dog. The chat says Super Princess Peach was full of unfortunate implications. That is a true statement.
Yeah, that's a.
And I don't know if they're
summary
implications
of
so
that
much
game.
as just things that the game said were true about women. But, you know, either way.
I think their heart was in the right place, but they implicated it wrong. Did it all wrong.
They did it all.
It's one of those things where it's like Princess Peach, like her powers are not her emotions are out of control, but also everyone's emotions are out of control. So what does that say?
Hey, you know, they say people cycle synchronize, so.
Wait, does that mean like every single one of Bowser's minions is a female? Wow.
All right,
That is
all
amazing.
right. I
No, it
think
doesn't
this
really-
that's time to call it a stream. Wow.
That's it. No more. You guys have ruined it. You can't have my say.
Too far! We've gone too far. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope we have not scared you off. There will be more dogs in the future. Bark, bark.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bye.
Well, if you want to make him feel better, go and have Mommy bloom somebody.
Oh, yeah, well, it's nighttime, but we can make it day. Whatever.
You know, today I was watching someone's dog today. I would have put her on the mic, but I didn't know we were gonna do this.
Oh.
She's a good dog.
Alright, let's go.
good barky
Let's.
I tried to
you.
take a picture of the dog, but every time I did, she would like growl, so she looks terrifying. But in real life, she's very nice.
Alright,
Why would you not like the
bye
camera?
everybody.
She doesn't like camera.